that is a big jump down.
Never seen anything like it. Good morning guys, my name is Marlon and behind the camera is my husband Alex. In today's vlog we are in Mazatlan in Sinaloa, Mexico.
Mazatlan is on the west coast of Mexico in the state of Sinaloa, which is famous for being one of the most dangerous areas in the country, but that's not what this video is about. We are going to wander around the city, see what we stumble across, and of course take you guys with us. We're currently walking along El Malecón, the beach walk here in Mazatlan, and just in front of us is a famous local landmark known as El Clavadista.
So El Clavadista is actually a rock sticking out of the sea right next to the shoreline, and people do cliff jumping from there, and I think I've seen in the distance some people jumping off the cliff already, so let's head over there and have a look. The guy behind me is about to jump. He's taking a long time though. Let's have a look.
That was pretty impressive guys, that is a big jump down. They actually came around collecting a few tips before they started jumping.
It seemed like they were collecting a certain amount before the guy actually dived in. So be aware of that if you want to come and watch the guys do cliff jumping here in Mazatlan. You're gonna have to pay, they're not gonna jump before they have a certain amount. At least that's what it seemed like.
It's fair enough, you know, they're kind of risking their life a little bit, might pay for the medical expenses if something goes wrong. Anyway, we're just going to have a little walk along the Malecón a bit further and see what we find.
We just stumbled upon something really peculiar. Down there, there's a little pool connected to the sea, like a saltwater pool. There's a water slide, I don't know if it's in use, it looks really old and destroyed. But there are people down there, we've seen people going for a little swim in the pool. There was a boy walking kind of on a walkway through the water. Never seen anything like it. Have you seen these colorful buildings? Guys, we just left the Malecón because we got a little bit hungry, it's lunchtime and we need some grub in our tummies, and we found this elevated pathway with all these colorful colonial buildings, my favorite part so far in Mazatlan.
Walking down this little street is really cool. All these colourful buildings, colonial style, the buildings that we wanted to see when we came to Mexico, and here they are, great stuff. We found this little place behind. We're going to get a torta de carne asada, so it's roast meat or stewed meat, and it's going to be inside a sandwich. It costs 35 pesos, which is about $1.70 or so. So let's do that because we are absolutely starving.
Se queja de todos modos. Buenos días, güero, adelante.
¿Tiene torta de carne asada?
Claro que sí.
Pues una, por favor.
Una, ¿te la pongo para llevar?
Ah, para comer, está bien.
Ah, muy bien, perfecto. ¿Gustas algo de tomar?
No, está bien, gracias.
So we got our torta, and as you can see I've already had a bite and it was really good. I'm going to explain the flavors more in detail in a second. A torta is not a sandwich like Alex mentioned, it's actually a baguette or a bocadillo like we would say in Spain where we used to live. Anyways, let's have a second bite and let's explain to you how it is. The bread is really soft, not like a baguette, a lot softer than that. Inside we have some kind of mayonnaise, the roasted meat, and some ham by the looks of it. Maybe some mustard. Don't know if Alex would like that. Not sure actually. I might taste a hint of it. The meat is chewy but tender at the same time, if that makes sense. And the tomato is just like a tomato.
Here we go, my turn to try this Bocadillo Sandwich, as I called it earlier. I've actually got some, I think they're jalapenos to go with it, maybe they're in vinegar or something, so I'm going to chuck one of those in there and see how it goes down. That's got a bit of a kick to it, definitely a nice spicy chili. The meat's very tender, bit of crunch from a tomato, some ham in there, mayonnaise. Bread is really soft, almost like ciabatta bread.
But softer.
But softer, yeah, definitely. Yeah, good value for money. And the first torta in Mexico. Nice.
Something that we keep seeing here in Mexico are these shoe polisher stands. So let's check them out.
¿Cuánto suele costar?
¿Mande? 30 pesos.
30 pesos.
30 pesos. Económico el precio.
Económico, $1.50.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Valente. Y saludos a todo el mundo.
They were so nice, both the American man and the shoe shiner. What, you call him shoe shiner?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, let's go with that.
What's the profession in English or in Spanish if you're Mexican for someone who polishes shoes? Like, write it down here in the comments. Now we've arrived to the cathedral. What's the name of it?
It's Immaculada Concepcion Cathedral, or Immaculate Conception Cathedral here in Mazatlan. It's really impressive actually, really, really nice.
They're just closing it. We were just going to walk into the cathedral and they're closing and they're locking up. So not this time, guys. Sorry. Like we said in the beginning of this video, we were just going to walk around and stumble upon places, and we now stumbled upon our first market for the day, which is called, according to Maps.me, Mercado José María Pino Suárez. If you have followed us traveling around the world for the last couple of years or 3 years or so, you know that we are not big spenders and we rarely shop. And it's not only because of money, it's also because we don't really have space in our bags, right?
Yeah, my bags are chock-a-block. I can't fit anything else in my bag. It's nearly 20 kilos with some of the food that we're carrying. So unfortunately we can't buy anything, but if you come to this market, there seems to be a bit of everything. There's a vegetable, fruit section, you've got clothes and other handicrafts.
Souvenirs, of course.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of everything, so
Yeah.
good place to come, definitely.
And I've seen next to me here now, or us, there's a fruit stand. Do they make juices?
Can't see any juices, but there are for sure some places.
Yeah,
you
we
can
have
get
seen many places that make fresh juices, and I would like to find one and actually try it, because we haven't tried any fresh juices in the streets here in Mexico yet.
So we're going to get a mix of 3 different types of fruit. We've got fresa, guayaba, which is a local type of fruit, and pera, which is pear, obviously, and fresa with strawberry, which I forgot to say. And you get a big liter bottle here, so it's going to be a big amount of it, and it costs 40, which is about $2 or so. We've got our juice, 1 liter of it, huge styrofoam cup. Sorry about that, guys, we don't have our own plastic bottle at the moment, so we can't do anything about that. But excited to try this. You saw how many oranges went into this. It's really nice and orangey, citrusy.
That is gorgeous. I can really feel that guayaba. So guayaba is like a mini guava, and it basically tastes exactly like a guava, maybe even a tiny bit sweeter.
The pear comes through nicely, and the strawberries give it that lovely sweetness and kick as well as the honey. Very nice, very nice. What are you doing, Marlon?
I'm writing postcards to our Patreons. We're actually in the post office at the moment because we need to send a few of them. If you're curious about what a Patreon is, you can head over to our Patreon page, which is linked to at the end of the video and down in the description. If you choose the $10 tier, you will get a postcard from us every month from wherever we are in the world. Today we're sending this one here from Mazatlan. We're also sending this one from La Paz, where we were before. Guys, if you're not as cheap as we are, this might be a really good place to sit down, have some food or just a drink, because it's really pretty here with all the trees and ornaments that they hang on the trees. We're cheapskates though, sorry about that. YouTube is not paying us enough. That's why you should become a patron.
We're heading out of a historic centre now, and we're going to head back towards the sea, and we're going to try and make our way up to El Faro, the lighthouse. A bit of a climb to get up there, it's quite high up, but I'm sure the views will be absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give it a try. Apparently that is one of the must-dos when you're here in Mazatlan, so why would we miss out on that? Gonna jump on?
Yeah, looks like the Great Escape motorbike, huh? I don't know who he is, I can't see a plaque anywhere. Doesn't seem to be any information about him, but pretty cool little sculpture. What an amazing view as well, guys. Look over on that side. Wow, just a beautiful beach. We've got the beach, and on top of a mountain over there, we've got lots of antennas, which is a bit strange. I'm not sure why we've got so many antennas up there. Bit odd, really doesn't look amazing. But right over in the distance is the Zona Dorada, I think it's called, which is the golden zone, which is the new area of Mazatlan, because Mazatlan kind of sprawls over this really big area, so the Centro Histórico is only a very small part.
Yeah, we're only here for one day, so we don't have time.
We don't have time to explore everything, but if we come back, definitely going to check that out.
Is the lighthouse. Seeing it so far away, I'm quite skeptical we're gonna make it up. Not really sure if we will see you guys up there or not.
We have started the walk up the hill. It's not too steep so far, but hopefully it stays that way, because I'm a bit out of shape.
Yeah, me too. I also want to tell you that the walk from down there, or down there when you're coming up towards this big rock, it's not the prettiest and it's pretty smelly. Why?
Well, there's a water treatment plant there, and as you can imagine, like Marlene says, it smells absolutely wonderful.
So just so that you're prepared. However, the people who've been up here say that it's worth coming up, so we're doing it, and I think that we're just gonna see you up there in 1, 2, 3.
And we're up by the lighthouse, guys. Let's check out the views.
Something that we didn't know before coming up here is that there is actually a skywalk here, and it's not very expensive. It costs only 10 pesos per person. However, we have spent way too much money today, so we're skipping it. And to be honest, I think you get exactly the same views just from a few meters behind. Check this out, guys. You get a pretty amazing view from up here of the city of Mazatlan. Guys, it's time. We've come to the end of this vlog, so we would kindly ask you to please leave the like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and don't forget about the little notification bell button so that you don't miss our next vlog.
And also drop us a comment below. Did you think Mazatlan was as dangerous as you thought, or was it just like any other city around the world? We have a Patreon page, as we mentioned earlier in this video, and if you sign up for the $10, you will get a postcard sent to you every single month.
From anywhere that we are in the world, and that is pretty cool. And you'll be mentioned at the end of this video.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's been a pleasure taking you around. See you in the next one.
Bye! And a special thanks to all of our patrons for keeping us motivated and helping us stay on the road. We are in Mazatlan on mainland Mexico in a state called Sinaloa. No, that's not what I wanted to say.
Kind of the Mexico you imagine when you think of old colonial buildings. We haven't seen too much of that yet in Mexico, so it's nice to finally see it.
I didn't expect only you to talk, sorry. Have no idea how much Fan också. No, doesn't smell good. No.
One more click, lick your fingers.
I don't, I've got wet.
Yeah, wet
sweaty
helps.
hat. No. No, that didn't help, that made it worse. I can't. It's not working. It's not working. It's not snapping. It's www time zone. No, because they are walking back and forth making a shadow. So we can't do it. You know what you're going to do. If you've enjoyed this vlog, you're going to ignore. He stepped in front of the sun.
What if we just go somewhere else and do it?
No, we want this view.